What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining. It's old guy ADD here. I'm going to play some Punchout, Jaws, some Ninja Gaiden, or some Tetris, and then some Mario 3. And I'm going to try to do a full 3 life run. So the full games in 3 lives. We'll see what happens. The last time I did a 5 life run, I did it in 3 lives, so I figure I'm going to try it in 5 or in 3 this time, and we'll see what happens. And the next time, if I do that, I'll try it in a 2 life run. Hey, Jay. What's up, dude? How you doing? Thanks for joining. Welcome in, Jay. Toots. Yeah, I did know the Famicom and the Super Famicom had a built-in CRT TV. Yep, I sure did. That's a neat one. That is a neat fact, though, that a lot of people may not know. I'm pretty sure there was a PlayStation television also. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. What's going on, everybody? His old guy ADD here. He just ordered Ninja Gaiden 4. Nice. I can't wait to see what that's going to be like. Yes, there is a PS TV. That's what I thought. There's probably a TV for more consoles than we realize. Jay with the 623 days of followage. Thank you so much. What did he ever do to me? Megazord, what a great avatar. Here we go, and he's done for. Very rare to have 2 facts in one stream, but did you know that there was a Sony... yeah, I've held it, I've played it. Yeah, I knew the guy who had the Nintendo PlayStation. His name was Terry Diebold. I met him several times, actually. Jay with the dance. I got a picture of him I'll pull up in just a moment to prove it. I met him at Mo Game Con, and I met him at 2 Mo Game Cons and another convention. I forget what it was. Here we go. Let me pull it up right here. Here it is. Here is me and Terry Diebold. And I'll zoom in on the picture better so you can see it. That was the one that sold. What Nintendo PlayStation? That's like a Pepsi can with a Dr. Pepper inside. Yeah. Do you not know about the Nintendo PlayStation, Jay? If not, I'm happy to tell the story. Here we go. Let me show it one more time and I'll zoom in on the PlayStation this time. Here we go. Hold on just a minute. Here we go. You can see right there on the top it says Sony. It says PlayStation right there, but it plays Super Nintendo games, but it has a disc drive on the front. There's me and there's Terry. Super nice guy. He was a janitor at Nintendo, I'm pretty sure is what it was, and he went to an auction and he bought a box for $75 and it was in it. And he just held on to it, and then he started like showing it online and stuff like that, and people started giving him games, and I can bring it up on stream, Jay. Do you know the story of the Nintendo PlayStation, Jay? Here it is. Right here. And then here's a close-up. Whoa, here we go. Right here. Look at that. The Nintendo PlayStation. There was like 200 of them produced. Look at that sweet Batman belt. But yeah, there was 200 of these things produced. Yeah. So here's the story. Okay. So basically, Nintendo and Sony were going to team up to beat the Sega CD. But they couldn't agree on anything when it came to, like, who was going to hold the rights, basically. They couldn't agree on, like, you know, the rights to anything. They, you know, Nintendo wanted to do cartridges and they wanted to do CDs, you know, I think it was. And so up until, like, the CES, they had been like planning on doing, you know, like an announcement of the Nintendo PlayStation. So Nintendo PlayStation basically just worked together trying to create this system called the Nintendo PlayStation. And when they went to basically CES, which was the Consumer Electronics Show, which was essentially another E3. What's up, King Blue? What happened was Nintendo basically screwed over PlayStation at the last second, and on stage said, right after Sony said we're going to be working with Nintendo, and Nintendo said we're going to be working with Philips, and that's how they created the CDI, and that's why we have the crappy Hotel Mario and the 3 Zelda games. They gave them the rights to create like 3 Zelda games or whatever. Here, Jay, I'm going to share something to Discord for you. Icons, Nintendo, PlayStation. Here we go. The PlayStation. I'm going to share this right now for you, Jay, to the Discord. Here's the episode of G4 TV Icons, and you can watch the 20-minute history on it at any point tonight, my friend. Really neat episode of G4 TV Icons. There's a ton of other neat episodes of Icons to watch too. It's a show that used to be on G4 TV a long time ago. Hey, this is for you, Jay. This is for you, Jay. I know you like King Hippo. Sony didn't like not one bit. They made their own PlayStation to backfire at Nintendo. That's right. That's right. I believe it was Ken Kutaragi was so mad that he basically slammed his fist on the table and said one famous line, and it was "Do it." Essentially, like, he was like, you know, very you know, like, you know, very much to the honor code, and like did not like that Nintendo did that. Yeah, they were pissed. They felt the PlayStation was a revenge system. Because Sony didn't even want to get into video games. Like, they were like not liking the idea of getting into video games. They were, you know, when Sony announced they were getting into video games, it was like just as crazy as when Microsoft announced they were getting into video games, creating a video game console, you know? Hey, John, who knows? Welcome in. How are you? I mean, I'm sorry. Anybody can come in and say they're part of Sony. Sorry. Don't believe you. But maybe you're right. I doubt it, though. Someone in the comments on YouTube came in and said I was part of Sony PS. Okay. Okay. That's correct. Hey, John, who knows? I'm doing well, buddy. Thanks for asking, man. I mean, if that's true, then very cool. Ruben, where at? Don't be specific in, like, area and stuff like that since I'm live, but I doubt it. You missed the classic Oregon Trail. What's up, Adam Courtney? How you doing, man? He said his wife's boyfriend got him the job. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't catch that, Jay. That's so funny. I'm doing okay, thanks for asking. You beat Tyson on your iPhone at work? I believe it, I've done that. I beat Ninja Turtles at work a long time ago. With save states on an iPhone. I did that, I believe it. That's... There we go, got him. Adam Courtney said, I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Haven't seen you in a long, long time, man. Thanks again for joining. I guess I'm just not
exactly
turtly enough.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Have I ever heard of... No, I've never heard of that. Blaine Hunter, how you doing? Okay, fair enough. Where's the third-party controller for Switch 2? They'll have them eventually. But you can buy any Switch 1 Pro controller and use it for Switch 2. Hey man, take care, Jay. Thank you so much for all your support. Jay's rocking that top spot for support for the week. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for rocking the top of the leaderboard this week, Jay. Have a good night, buddy. Thank you so much. This is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I remember this guy, you have to block everything really fast. Take care, Jay. Thanks again for joining, buddy. What I think of that Mike Tyson fight? I mean, you know, there's really nothing to, I mean, Mike Tyson is still a beast and he'd whoop the crap out of me, but at the same time, like, you know, I mean, I was rooting for Tyson, but at the same time, I mean, I feel like it was not real. Anyway, it was entertaining. I don't believe it. Anybody can say anything, really. You got wild stories. You're coming in here talking about your wife's boyfriend got you a job at Sony. Okay. As of right now, I just feel like I'm entertaining a troll. You're a mild troll, not a rude troll, but like a, you know, a tall tale telling troll, which is fine too, you know. I love playing Marvel vs. Capcom collection games. It's hard to play on the Switch controller that's attached to the Switch OLED. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Just get yourself a standard Switch Pro controller, man. Honestly, I can send you some good options on Amazon. If you're in the Discord, I'll put some later. Just remind me, and I'll help you find a good controller, Demetrius. There's some good ones on Amazon for Switch 1 that'll work for Switch 2. Well, I mean, I don't know you, Quadragic. You're just a new person to my stream and telling stories, and you're, I mean, you know, I don't know. You tell me your wife's boyfriend got you a job at PlayStation, and now you're telling me a buddy of yours had a scrap with Mike Tyson in a bar. Okay, I mean, you gotta admit, from the side of the streamer who's reading the comments, most of the time, who you know, people come in with lots of BS. You gotta understand where I'm coming from, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and I don't care if you're telling the truth or not. Cool. Anyway, I'm just trying to have a good time playing games, man. I'm not gonna sit here and worry about you getting offended. You're distracting me. Comments are great, but at the same time, anyway. Whatever you gotta do, Demetrius, that's fine, buddy. You can go to my website, go to oldguyadd.com, and you can find my website there, find my Discord there. Just go to my website. Once again, oldguyadd, like I can't remember shit, like add.com. Do you love Punchout? Lunch Marriott. What's up, cute blot? How you doing? Here we go. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Just keep in mind in the Discord, no politics, no religion, no, you know, no BS and shit. We handle that shit pretty quickly in there. You got continuous mods in the Discord making sure people aren't posting shit they shouldn't be posting, but for the most part we just try to keep it really neutral in there. That way people's, you know, no one gets hurt no matter what they believe, no matter what they, you know, no matter what which way they vote, doesn't matter. None of that matters in there. It's a video game Discord. Exactly, and I don't mind if you curse, but no one's going to be impressed if you're just filling the whole, you know, Discord with curse words. You know, I mean, it's, you know, within the right emphasis, and, you know, I mean, anyway, whatever. Just keep it mostly clean. Just, you know, PG-13, nothing past R. You know, You're the only person streaming Punchout on YouTube, and you're 100% for that good game. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, you know, I stream a lot of retro, man. I just kind of bring the old classic type of streaming to YouTube that I've been doing for 7.5 years, and I've been doing it full time for 5.5 years, and I'm super thankful to my awesome community who supports what I do. Do an iPhone run? No, I don't drink on stream. I have 5 kids. I need to be alert at all times. My family and my stream are the most important things to me. And I don't really drink a whole lot. I may have a brouhaha when mowing the grass every once in a while, you know. Favorite brew? You know, that's a good question. We're not really going to get deep into the topic of alcohol on stream. But I like I like a plethora of different alcoholic beverages. Alcoholic. What's up, everybody on Facebook? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the share button if you're able to. Thanks for joining. Oop, there we go. That's your knockout. Good night. Oh my gosh, with 1 second left. I gave up drinking some time ago. Yeah, you know, it's poison, honestly, man. It's just poison. Bad for you. Everything in moderation, though. That's funny. I know that. That's a funny joke. For a long time, my favorite thing to do was go have a drink and play pool. You know, I played pool every Thursday for years. Every Thursday like clockwork, wouldn't miss it. You're evil? Okay, well, who cares? I don't care. Let's see here. No point in being evil, I'd rather be good. Beat ghosts and goblins. Maybe sometime in the future. I got a new 3-month-old S25 Ultra phone, haven't signed into all the apps. Oh shit, hold on. It won't let you continuously left right this guy. Austin, if you're looking for, just type in exclamation point alone if you're looking for a list of actions. Here we go. Don Flamenco is not that hot, to be honest. I don't understand why Mario falls for him. That's funny. Here we go. Sometimes I can beat him in the first round, but it's not often. All right, here we go. All right, welcome in. Thanks again for joining here. Hopefully everybody had a good dinner. I made chicken quesadillas tonight. We went out and we had basically like half of a rotisserie chicken left. So I took every bit of that chicken apart and took all the chicken, all the meat off it, put it in a bowl, and then I took the skin and I air fried that, and I ate the skin like crispy deliciousness. It was like chicken bacon. It was so good. Oh my god, it was delicious. And then let's see here. If you don't do that, you need to. If you get a rotisserie chicken, you know, don't throw away the skin. Air fry that shit. Like right when you get it, take all the skin off the freaking chicken and air fry it. So good. Let's see here. So I took all the. It was like the whole top was picked apart, and I was surprised I was able to get so much. I got like a full big giant bowl of chicken, and then we did pepper jack and extra sharp cheddar and tortillas, and I just made like old school style chicken quesadillas tonight, and they were so good. No, I have never been to Chicago, but I've had a Chicago dog before, if that's what you're talking about. Oh shit. Oh shit. Chicago pizza is the bomb. Chicago pizza is good. Yeah, I like Chicago pizza. I like it all. I've had New York style pizza. Boston pizza from Boston was some of the best I've ever had. Hey Annie, welcome in. King Green, welcome in. Yeah, Chicago pizza's good. Thank you for the react, whoever that was. Appreciate it, everybody. It might take me a few tries to beat Tyson. It's been a few days since I played this. But welcome in again, everybody. What is the current topic of conversation? Chicago-style pizza? You mean like the deep dish? Mm-hmm. You're new here? What game is this? This is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Oh. Yep. I like St. Louis style. That's my favorite type of pizza. I love thin crust St. Louis style. Yeah, he's tough in this game. Hey, good night, Borshell. Take care, man. Have a good one. Yeah, Tyson's really tough. I'm from New York City. Deep dish only says one thing to me. There's more room for cheese. Goodness. Cheesy goodness. I like deep dish, said Truman. I like deep dish also. I enjoy good deep dish pizza. Am I a big Reddit guy? No. I've known of Reddit for a long time. I had an ex who was like obsessed with Reddit back in 2011. That's all she would look at. I'd be playing Skyrim, she'd be on Reddit. Showing me a funny video every few minutes. Glass Joe is hard in this game. Remember AIM? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I never really got to mess with it very often. Oh, jeez. He corrected my mistake really quick. Do I ever use Kick? Like the green streaming website that's exactly the same as Twitch, basically. Yeah, it's okay. Nothing but bots and gamblers on there. And in real life, streamers who do really stupid stuff to get noticed, who choose to create a following, creating chaos, and sometimes just disrespecting people like crazy. I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, that's not my cup of tea. I streamed on Kick for a while, and it's just not worth having another chat up that has nothing going on in it. Oh my god, okay. Hey, I mean, you gotta give him credit for trying. I'm the one win Glass Joe has, says Truman. Just experimenting with commands to see what they work. Hey, thanks, Austin. I appreciate you experimenting with comments and what happened on the book. Appreciate it. There's a list of avatar commands. I could bring those up eventually. Give me a minute here. Oh god. What's up, Talk Taco? Oh man, I like jump practically when I do that. Oh, why he's so mad. Look at that Tic Tac he's smuggling there, man. He's pissed. He hates life. Here we go. Alright, not bad. Am I a big car guy? I mean, I can't really work on them for shit. So no, I wouldn't. I mean, I like cars, you know, but no, I don't sit there and drool over cars on the weekend at a, you know, at a car show. You know, nothing wrong with that though. My brother-in-law does. Not that that's a bad thing. I used to go to car shows here and there, but it was boring to me. Cool to see him for a minute, and then I'm like, I'm done. Neat to see him on the road every once in a while. Do I drive anything cool? I mean, I have a 2012 six-cylinder, 305 horsepower manual Mustang. Pretty fun. Then I also have a minivan. I like both, honestly. What about everybody else? What kind of car do y'all drive? Don't say it if you don't want to. Not a big deal. Oh, man. Yellow flat car, 77 caddy, nice. (2019) Altima. Nothing at the moment, nothing wrong with that. Nissan Altimas are nice. I drove one of those for a while. I had a 2008. Then I had an 11. I loved my 2011 Nissan Altima. That thing was nice. Get some Daytons on it. Pretty smooth. I don't have money for that. I got 5 kids, man. Oh, you got some Daytons on it. Neat. Well, that's neat. Pretty smooth ride. But the potholes stress you out. Oh, I bet. Illinois' roads suck. They are very efficient. Alright, let's do this. I only know of attack and stream avatars. There you go. 2019 Altimas are nice. I like those cars. And jump. Jump works. I don't think there's that many stream avatar commands, to be honest with you. Mainly the fun is just kind of having the avatar, you know? Logan is Sabertooth. That's pretty cool. Austin. Got a lot of people on there hanging out as avatars. There we go. Rip. Yep. Well, I mean, he didn't die. He just got knocked out. But maybe he did from a punch like that. I'm trying not to move in anticipation. I'm doing good, Annie. Thanks for joining. Thanks for asking. I just gotta make it past the 90 seconds of terror here. God damn it. No, he didn't. There was no biting involved, because I didn't headbutt him like Holyfield did. You're so lame making the ear joke. Jody Spencer, welcome. Tyson's so tough, man. Oh man, I'm gonna try to keep going on this one. All right, let's see here. Why did I do that? Man. So hard to get that rhythm down with the punching. With the punching and the dodging. We got 2 people who voted they want to help me get to level 10 tonight. But the star front is awfully quiet. Are you voting for what you're actually going to do? he gets you into this rhythm, and then you're like, you know, all basically tense from dodging, and then you dodge too early. Why did I do that? God damn it, it's like a repeat of last time. And anyone who talks any shit, go for it. But I want to see your turn. I want to see you play this and record all the mess-ups. Yeah, dude, right? I know, right? Oh my gosh, yes. There we go. All right. Oh, fair enough, Wolfgang. That's awesome. He says, I can't play this game, and I'm not going to waste my time learning. It's a good game. Yeah, fair enough. You know, to each their own. I'm glad you're watching. Thanks for commenting. Hey, Kristen. Man. If I could have dodged that last punch, I could have star punched him and I would have done that way earlier. God dang. Do I consider Jake Paul a legit boxer? I mean, who am I to say? You know, I mean, he's got a million times more money than I do. And, you know, set out to do it and he did it. I mean, you know, not one that I would, you know, like really root for, but, you know, I mean, you know, he is a legit boxer, but he's just not like, you know, he's not an incredible boxer, but, you know, he's a legit boxer. You can win by decision against Tyson. To answer the person's question, you don't have to KO him or TKO him if you hit. So this game is kind of funny actually in a lot of ways. Did you guys know that in order to win by decision, you have to have over 5,000 points. And it doesn't matter how much, it doesn't matter how badass you do on the first 5 fights, the town in this game doesn't like you. So no matter how well you do on the first 5 fights in this game, you will not ever be able to win by decision. But after that, the town starts to like you, and so you can win by decision after that. Let's see here. But yeah, Referee Mario. It was actually, there's a funny story about Referee Mario too. Oh my gosh, I would have won that too. I would have won by TKO, but I won anyway by decision, so I went the distance. He's the man, going to work. Got his tie, got ambition. Yeah, I just actually beat him off decision. Well, now I've seen it, yep. How funny is that? He's spoken into fruition. Yeah, the Referee Mario is actually something that the the people who showed Mario the game put in there. Like, the people who developed this game put Mario in there, and then Nintendo never said anything about it, so they never removed him. Let's play some Jaws. Alright, so we're gonna take... Here we go, I'll show you guys what I'm using here. We're using an ABS, and this thing has a terrible top. The little tabs that hold this top on broke. Shit. There we go. That's what I'm using as a ABS. The system works great, just the top part broke off. But that doesn't really bother me. Now I want to play Mario Tennis on Virtual Boy. That's a great game. Jaws. There might be no music for a minute, only because this system is very strange and finicky to where the music doesn't play right away. It has to, like, there we go, it has to, like, turn on. Now it is. Here we go. What's up, Brian Wonderlick? How you doing, man? What's up, Ray? How are you? Alright. So no one's really talking on TikTok. Are you guys okay over there? How's it going? Thanks for joining. Probably going to end soon because it's just so slow over there. You know, people are just going through, not even saying anything. So, Like, we got 7 people watching right now, not saying a word. Welcome in, Old School M. How are you? Thanks for joining. Kind of just looking over at the screen, and I mean, we got a, let's see, how many comments do we have on Facebook so far? 89 comments in like 50 minutes on Facebook. What's up, Steven? How you doing? I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it. Multi-talented. Oh yeah. So basically, Mario has been a referee in multiple sports. Yes. Yeah, Mario has had lots of jobs. Here we go. Stephen Wallenstein said, "What's up? I heard it was slow, so I decided to show up and say hi." You know, my streams are always pretty slow. I've gotten pretty used to that over the 7.5 years that I've been streaming. You know, just when I do get viewers, they seem to be really amazingly loyal and stick around for years, but you know, it just takes me a while to build up a following, you know. But I've been building up a following for a long time, it seems. I'm pretty happy where I'm at, but at the same time, you could always, you know, hope to grow. Yep, Mario is playing some more Lost Levels on NES today. Oh, you played some more Lost Levels in NES? I am near the end of World 7. Wow, that's pretty amazing. You're playing that on the Switch, right? With the yearly subscription? Well, this is my first time finding you, and I like your voice. It sounds like fine sand falling in a stream. Interesting. Yeah, I'm having to kind of keep my voice down right now because with my kid situation, it's just best for me to have my streaming area in the bedroom, and my lady's in here sleeping, so I'm just kind of, you know, just kind of try to keep my voice down at night. But there are times that I can belt out. I'm actually considering moving my setup downstairs. ADD ASMR. What am I playing? This is the original Jaws for Nintendo. Yeah, I don't really like that I can't, you know, be loud, honestly. So I'm getting ready to, you know, I won't lie, I'm fighting depression right now too, is all. But I'm not gonna go into that. So I'm kinda like just kinda mildly down at times, you know. But did I already get this? I already did get that, damn it. But I'm okay. Here we go. Something that I absolutely love, is not doing as well as it used to do for years and years and years. And I'm trying to work through that and stay positive. I don't like that I'm up. There we go, give me that. But yeah, I think moving downstairs would probably help. Do I have a favorite game of all time? Kind of hard to choose, but if I had to mention like one game, it'd probably be either like Contra or Mario 3. Maybe Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Maybe Breath of the Wild. Thanks, Annie. Appreciate you. Annie said you got this. Let's see here. But yeah, I think I think tomorrow I'm gonna do some Mario World. I'm gonna try to do a 96 run tomorrow. Go. Game is kind of neat. You have to collect the conch shells in order to level up, and then you try to level up to 4 or 5 or maybe 6, and then beat Jaws. Me too, me too. Hey, what's up, Chris? Here we go. Probably gonna end on Twitch here soon, just because there's no one talking over there. So it gets, you know, kind of. I won't lie, I don't really like just continuing to look over and see like an empty chat. It just kind of is depressing. So I like how, you know, people on YouTube and Facebook just consistently talk and chatter, and I love it. Hold on just a second, Joseph. You mean you're not too sure? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to read through that autocorrect, not trying to correct you. Hold on just a second. It's kind of tough to read longer comments when I'm doing these parts, because any single hit could end me. Hey, have a good night. Thanks for subbing. All good choices. So for me, it's Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas is incredible. I love that game. Okay, I have a lot of shells. For real? Seriously? I'm gonna avoid everything on this one. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. What did you do? And he said, I got banned from Vicky and Vance Casino. What'd you do? Won too much? What an awesome problem to have. Prove it. How's the stream? Honestly, extremely slow today on the Facebook side. There has been a you know, we've had a not so, it's been a not terrible day on the, you know, there's been some things that have come in on other channels which I'm very thankful for, but I'm just still so surprised some days at how slow the book is all. It's okay. The community is amazing. That's the best part of the stream, and the video game, of course, is fun. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I need to... I just need to get time to like clean up the basement. That's one of the hardest things too, is to get time to do anything, man. Like I can't really get downstairs to do anything. Corinne needs a hand. My lady needs a hand surgery here soon. She has like a carpo boss or some kind of like thing. It looks like it almost, we thought it was a bone sticking out. We thought it was she thought she broke her hand at first, or a bone came like severed, but it's just like a growth, but it looks like a bone. And so she's waiting on a call back from the hand doctor, but they're just not calling her back, and she's in pain, and she's still having to work every day really hard, and you know, just so things have been stressful there. She had, you know, because she can't lift as much or do as much, so I'm doing double duty on, like, you know, when it comes to the babies and stuff like that, and so it's just been tough. All right, I could probably beat Jaws here. Let's see. You got a swordfish taco. That's awesome. Sounds good. Oh no. There we go. All right, let's beat Jaws. Oh, that's funny. You got kicked out of the casino in Fallout. That's funny. I didn't know that could happen. What the hell? I got him on the first try yesterday. Seriously, if I fight Jaws again, I'd be so pissed. Damn, no. How's my night going? I mean, it's okay. It's just been really slow. Very thankful to the people who are chatting and stuff, but it's just been slow today, man. Alright, let's do it again. Need a turbo button now. Hands getting tired. Thanks, Chris. Just keep your fingers crossed for me that, you know, people decide to support the show. All I can ask. Here we go. Come on now. I'm still trying to keep it positive. I just get a little down about it here and there. There we go. Hey Andrew, what's up, man? How you doing? Got Jaws, yeah I did. What's up? How you doing? I don't know how to say your name. just, it just makes me sad, you know, because last year in July, from the 1st to, what is it, the 12th? From the 1st to the 12th, I had made from the 1st to the 12th last year, I was at $2,100 already in stars on the 12th. Like already at $2,000 in donations on the 12th of last year. From the 1st to the 12th even in January, I was already at 1,200. February, I was at, February, I was at 1,500. March, I was at 1,600. April, I was at 1,500. May, I was at 1,500. June, I was at 1,400. July, we already saw, I was at 2,100. August, I mean, it was like clockwork every month. Every single month I would, stars would just come in, bang, 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 like crazy. And now it's just been like, just the slowest days in a row for a long time. And it makes me doubt myself as a creator. It makes me think if I'm on the path to possibly not doing this anymore, like if it just gets, consecutively slower and slower, I'm eventually gonna I've talked about this the other night, but I can't help but think about it, because someone just said sorry, it's been slow, so now I'm thinking about it a little more, which is not a big deal, not but just like kind of makes me wonder, like if it was 100% like everything, all the mess ups with the book, or if it's a little bit, like maybe people are getting tired of support, maybe I've lost people's support, maybe, like it's, I don't know, who knows, I'm not sure, I don't know. So, but either way, let's play some Tetris. But yeah, like clockwork, every year we used to, there used to be about $100 in stars or more that would come in every single day, man. Like every day, just about, like clockwork. So let's get rid of that. Who knows, like, I don't know. I don't know, and I wish I did. Oh shit, that sucks. Here we go. Lay that down there. After this, we're gonna do a run of Mario 3. Just to make sure, just to check, everybody does see the star icon, right? Like the star icon is there, and if you click on it, it works, right? Like it brings up the options to support, right? I'm just curious, because I mean, it's very odd to go an hour and not have like a single star come in. It's just very odd. So now I'm wondering if there's like an issue. I'm not asking about TikTok, I'm sorry. I'm asking about Facebook specifically, but I appreciate you. Thank you. And I'm not asking anybody to send anything. I'm just asking if it's there. That's it. Okay, thanks, Ray. Just making sure. Here we go. Let's see if I can make it past level 19 in this tonight. Alright, here we go. Alright. Oh, nice. There we go. This game takes a little bit of concentration. Okay. Excellent, Ray. Thanks, buddy. Oh, no, that wouldn't have been a good idea. There we go. Level 7, we're working our way up. There we go. When I'm doing the best in this game, I feel like the game looks like it's going in slow motion even when it's going really fast. It's crazy, and then other times it's like overwhelming, but there's times when I can like almost watch this game like, you know, like a person in an anime sees punches flying by when they suddenly unlock like a new you know, level of awareness or whatever. But other times I feel like I'm falling all over myself like the first season of Naruto. ADD, I'll click the link and I was able to sign into my Facebook. I remember the password, but it goes to a blank page and I got the symbol in the middle. That's meta at the bottom. I will try to get the next, okay, yeah, dude. Hey, hell yeah, I'm glad it's at least doing something, Jody. You know the comment's never going to be good when someone comes in and their first thing they say is bro. Especially if they don't know you. Waiting to see what they have to say. Thanks, Ray, for checking, dude. Oh, no. I don't understand what someone expects me to think if they just type bro. That's all they type, is bro. Like, you can, first off, you can tell they're Gen Z, because all they typed was bro. And Gen Z definitely starts their sentence with bro. Bro thinks he's this. Bro thinks he's that. God. There we go. Maybe not, though. Could be wrong. Alright. Moving along a little faster. I'm excited to potentially be able to send stars again so I can be back on the leaderboard. Hell yeah, dude. Didn't you know you're my bro-tato? Well, thanks. I'm excited too, Jody. It'd be good to see your name on the leaderboard again. Oh no. That was my fault and no one else's. I couldn't move fast enough to get it all the way over here. God damn it. I'm done. Oh man, nope. No, I'm actually, funny as it is, I did my stream in reverse, Annie. I did Punchout, Jaws, Tetris, and now I'm doing my Mario 3 run. So, yeah, no, I just did everything in reverse. Not bad. My best is level 19. Alright, we're getting over to Mario 3. We're going to try to do Mario 3 in 3 lives. And if I use those 3 lives, I'm going to warp to the end and finish the game, and then probably get on to some Breath of the Wild. I totally do end on games like Tetris or Marble Madness. I figured I'd switch it up tonight. Alright, here we go. Let's start the Mario 3 run. This is a kind of a no-death run, but a three-death run. Here we go. I think it's time for another taco. All right, here we go. The OG is awesome when you're playing it on the OG console, not the Switch. Oh yeah. But nothing wrong with playing it on the Switch. But yeah, it is awesome to play it on the original console for sure. There we go. Excellent. So we are going to get the whistle. I think 2 whistles will be enough. I'm going to skip the whistle in the desert world. That was such a big deal back in the day. To be able to go behind a wall like that. Mario 3, yes! Oh no, I didn't mean anything against playing it on Switch. The controls on Switch are just they're tough to get used to. They are, I agree. Yeah, they are. I agree. They are backwards and weird on the Switch. Yeah, the Game Boy Advance version is really good. No, it's not just you. Oops. Yeah, no, I don't really care for playing on a Switch because the controls are weird. I agree. No, fuck that. That was stupid. Let's try again. I'm so early where... Oh, awesome. Well, thanks, John. Fucking stupid star icon missing, man. That shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't happen at all. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. I'm giving myself one mulligan. Give me a mulligan, y'all. Yep. I heard this is on NES. What? Oh, I played this on NES as a kid in the early 90s. Hell yeah. Mulligan. Alright. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and end on on TikTok here because no one's talking. So see you guys later. tired of having just staring at an empty chat. So I like watching the book and the book and the tube, man. The book and the tube are awesome. Just keep going. Trying to go into Google. Ooh, breakfast. That sounds good. I won't be eating anything till the morning, but it does sound good. Hey, what's up, Sonic479? How you doing? Hi, everybody, in my Sonic voice, in my Dr. Robotnik voice, Dr. Nick voice. All right. Weird. That was funny. Brand new person, which I appreciate you coming in, but just because your name's Sonic, that's because you named yourself Sonic, doesn't mean I'm gonna do a voice impression of Sonic. No. There we go. I'm glad everything's working for you, though. I'm gonna ban this weirdo. Hey, everybody. He says, please, I beg of you. God. Come on now. Fine, if you want me to do an impression of Sonic that bad, drop a $20 super chat. I'll ask for something equally absurd. Go into a stream and just beg a person to do a voice. It's kind of weird. I mean, like, I do impressions, but it's like when I want to, you know? When I'm feeling it. Yeah. Ban. Alright, we're gonna get this one too. I'm on night 13 of not eating. No eating past like 8 or 8:30. Used all the flavor in this pod. Alright, here we go. Next one. What is my opinion on this game? I hate it. One of the worst games ever made. Terrible. Should have never been invented. Alright, y'all, what flavor should I go with next? Should I go with strawberry lemonade, watermelon, apple, or mango? I'm just kidding, obviously. Ooh, sausage, eggs, biscuits and gravy. Do you have biscuits and gravy? I bought some biscuits last night. I think we're gonna have biscuits and gravy tomorrow night for a makeshift dinner. I overdid them though the last time. Mango, first one to answer is the winner. You vote for watermelon? I was just gonna go with the first one who answered. These things are honestly pretty good. I get about, you know, 4 to 5, maybe 6 refills with one of these things. And it's a lot easier than flavoring my water. What are my flavors? Oh, I have quite a few options. I have like apple and watermelon and lemonade and all kinds of stuff. The mango's really good. Holy shit, that's delicious. It's a lot easier than flavoring your water. And water flavoring, you know, is, you know, it's not that expensive, but it's convenience too. I'm not forgetting about Mario World. What do you mean you're forgetting about Mario World? I never mentioned a bunch of Marios in a sequence to not mention Mario World. Doesn't make any sense. You're putting words in my mouth. Saying I forgot things I wasn't talking about. You've been here like 5 minutes and you're already annoying me. Ooh, mango and lemons. The mango and lemonade is really good, yes. But you... Here we go. Wait, everyone is saying mango. I like mangoes. Did you know you can eat the skins of mangoes? I think you probably know that from one of my recent videos. You can air fry the skins of mangoes, cover them in honey and cinnamon, or honey and like cayenne pepper, or different seasonings, and you can make like spicy mango. Like it almost turns into like dried mango. You could dehydrate it. You can dehydrate the skins and leave a little bit of, like, when you peel your mango. I've gotten really good at peeling mangoes. There's a few ways to eat them. Yeah. It's really good. And do you guys know when to tell if a mango is ripe or not? It's not just by when it's getting soft. It's when the skin starts to get a little bit on the wrinkly side. When the skin starts looking like, when it looks like it's starting to go bad, that's when it's ripe. That's when it's time to eat it. I have a mango I've had sitting on my counter now for yeah, I've had a mango sitting on my counter now for about 4 days, and I'm just waiting for the skin to start looking a little wrinkly. You know, side effect is hunger is a side effect of an ADD stream. Sonic, you seem pretty nice. Sorry, just a couple comments you made kind of rubbed me the wrong way a little bit, but no big deal. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh shit, you bastard. Oh man. There we go. Damn it. Do you forgive me? Cool. The other way around. But cool. No, I'm just kidding. You're all good. Are you a kid? Let's see here. Here we go. There's a neat trick with these skeletons, but I can't do it right now because I don't have a power-up. Yeah, fried mango skins are awesome. I just do them until they look done. $5.12 on a Sunday, there he says. Interesting. Hey, thank you for liking the stream. Appreciate that, Graceland. Here we go. You hate World 2 of this game? There we go. Yeah, mango skins are good. Someone said hi, I don't know how to say their name though. Giant World's your favorite. Might as well get this. That's a star. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. All right, let's take out the sun. There we go. Damn. Sweet. Yep. I mean, you just saw it. You're asking, is there a way? I just showed you the way. Whoever was talking about Sonic, my favorite show is Sonic X, favorite character of all time. In all of the Sonic universe, is Cream the Rabbit. Favorite unofficial game is Super Cream 64. Interesting. Super Cream 64 sounds like a dirty game. You want to see another trick I bet you didn't know? This thing right here will break off its chain after 2 minutes. Damn. What's a gooner? You definitely are a Gen Z now that you're saying dumb shit like that. Anytime you hear dumb shit you can't understand, typically it's a Gen Z. I'm sorry, what is a gooner? You and your generation's made up words that no one else knows, but you act like everyone knows. Why don't you go have some home cafe? Think about it. You thought the chain chomp came from Mario 64? Well, your entire generation thinks they know everything. They think that everything was invented yesterday or today when they first saw about it. It's the biggest generation I've ever seen that thinks that just because they've never seen it or just because they're seeing it for the first time, they're inventing it. Oh no, I was trying to chase it. You can kind of chase it through the entire level, which is fun. Oh well. One death. Stupid death. You want to try it now? You totally should. It works on this. It works on the. Oh no. Hello. What's up? What's going on? How are you? You're not answering the question. I've asked you 2 questions you haven't answered. Sonic. Are you a kid? And what is a gooner? What's up, Miller04? How you doing? I forgot to mention I saw a North American racer snake today at my front porch. It was like a milky green color. I think this... Oh, interesting. That's crazy. Wow, nice job. Woo! All right. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you are the Temu BTG. Yet again, another Gen Z statement that I don't understand what you're talking about. Oh, here's another Gen Z kid says bro is playing an actual good game. You've never even been in my stream before. Fucking Gen Z starting their sentences with bro. What is that about? Hey, thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. Mayro the plumber coming in here acting like he's been here before. Sonic, I'm gonna ban you here in a minute if you don't answer my 2 questions. Don't see. You say BTG is blue television games? God, your generation makes up so much shit and acts like they know whatever that everybody knows what it is. Okay, Sonic, I'm gonna ask you one more time, and if you don't answer, I'm gonna ban you. Are you a kid? And what does a gooner mean? You have 5 minutes to answer. I'm looking at the time right now. Let's see here. Okay, at 1 hour and 48 minutes and 40 seconds, if you don't answer, I'm gonna... Okay, there you go. Okay, so you are a kid. So you are exactly what I thought. And what is a gooner? You're still under 5 minutes. If you don't answer what a gooner is in 5 minutes, I'm gonna ban you. It was 105 humidity today. Good lord. Who says bro at the beginning of a sentence? Seriously. Heat wave again. It's a Gen Z thing, man. Seriously. It really is. It's the biggest Gen Z bullshit I've ever seen. Where they talk about someone who's basically standing right in front of them, or sitting right in front of them, or on the screen, and they talk about them in third person, and they say, bro is actually playing a good game. Bro is doing this. Bro is doing that. Dude, it's the... Oh my god. This generation makes me want to smack my forehead so hard. Like, I want to face palm my palm through my forehead. It makes me... It just... Seriously. You're running out of time, Sonic, to explain what a gooner is. You have 3 minutes. Bro is clueless. You're an idiot. He's in his mid. I'm not in my mid 50s. Who the fuck names herself Cheese Lord? Definitely not in my mid 50s. Makes you want to facepalm your brainstem, right? Seriously. A2D coming in clutch with the peak gameplay, even while trolls are trolling. Hey, welcome in, Kelly. Thanks for joining. Facepalm the brainstem, that's hilarious. Can it, mouth breather? That's what I said to your mom. That's supposed to be an insult? What if I have a stuffy nose? You douchebag. Fucking Gen Z has no respect. Generation that thinks they know everything while actually knowing nothing, while being the most disrespectful and entitled I've ever seen. Okay. Alright, well Sonic, I'm sorry. Goodbye. And Cheese Lord, you're a douche. You're on your way to being banned too. I'm a good boy. That's what your mom said. They make stuff up and act like the 80s didn't set the example right. It's the trolls on YouTube. How you doing, Kelly? I'm just having fun with them. Yeah, no. This generation, that reminds me a few years ago, I heard online of a young woman who made a name for it, claims they invented walking around. Yeah, they call it silent walking. Yeah, they also claim they invented home cafe, having coffee at home. This generation has figured out they can have coffee at home and called it home cafe. Well, why did you start commenting in the first place, Cheese Lord? If you don't like the stream that much, why did you comment in the first place? Why don't you just leave? And no, I'm not clowning any kids, man. I get rid of disrespectful kids and keep my chat, you know, keep my chat respectful between, you know, the ages. Hopefully, my audience generally is between the age of, you know, 25 and 80. I got some older viewers. We got a lady named Grandma who watches, who's just amazing. And you'd never know about that, though. So you're not going to be around long enough to worry about it. Hey, Kelly. Hey, friend, how may I help? Don't let the Skittles under the rainbow. My rabbit eye got into the crayons. I feel 80 today. I'm not playing into it. No, you're the one playing into it, actually. You're falling right into the ban trap. No, that's the thing, is you think I give a shit, but I don't. No, I'm just talking, having fun, and then when I ban you, it's, you know... Yeah, it's, you know, we forget about the idiots. Look at that, the simp says hello to the girl, and no one else. Two subs away from 1,000 on YouTube. That's awesome. Yeah. Why don't you go on? Why don't you go do a silent walk, Cheese Lord? Just walk with your thoughts and no devices. Do some thinking for once. Simp is not Gen Z lingo, you idiot. That's another thing that the Gen Z people think they did, is they think they made up everything. Good lord. Your generation didn't make up simp. Are you kidding me? Simp has been a term for a very long time, thank you. How long has the term simp been around? The word simp dates back to the 1920s. Alright, now you're being a dick to Annie. Take it easy, douchebag. Yet setting the example right there, saying that I'm using a term from Gen Z. No, simp has been around since 1920, yet again proving that Gen Z is the worst generation that thinks they made everything. Goodbye. Their generation will never know what it's like to walk around without something in their pocket buzzing off something. Yeah, right, seriously. How's the wife doing? She's good, man. Thanks for asking. Yeah, 1920. What's up, Fat Clan? How you doing, buddy? Just banning some trolls. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. He's doing good, man. Right, exactly. Dude, we grind these beans up and we put it in water and it keeps us awake. We invented coffee. Oh, he's banned. Yeah, he's banned. As soon as he said that, as soon as he said I'm using Gen Z terminology, it just shows how much research they do on anything. When you do everything with ChatGPT, it shows. Doing good. Wife and I flew home around 5 a.m., got some breakfast, hung with the kids a bit, then go to the house and yard work. Just got done with chores. Oh my good lord. You're like, we just got done flying for 5 hours. Let's go do yard work and do chores. I'd be wiped out, man. Good lord, that's amazing. Got the vigor of the vigor of a 20-year-old. Yeah, no. He's gone. I don't want to spend too much time on trolls. People have had coffee at their home longer than I have been alive, and I'm 51. The slippy simp got swiped away. For that. Right, seriously. No, you're not. Goodbye. Wait. Is that... I think I'm still here. I'm always here. Hold on. I just hit you accidentally. Slimatron. I wonder if that's the same person or not. I have a quarter acre of nothing but lavender and needed to get it out. Fair enough. I was enjoying a Whopper with cheese from Burger King the whole time. That's awesome. Yum. Love you guys. I'm always gonna fight for you guys when I can. Love it, Kelly. Oh my gosh. That's awesome, Fat Clat. Oh, I can't wait until I have more time to get out and do things like that. Much love back at you, Kelly. Hey, J. Kells is rated. Welcome in, J. Kells. How are you, man? Hey, Kelly. How's your, have you ever beaten Breath of the Wild, like, without beating any of the, just going straight to Ganon. She says there's only one Kells. Well, Kells meet Kells. Oh no. How do people do that without like having any decent weapons? Like, you can't get any good weapons in the beginning of the game. I don't understand it. Jake calls me Raid, I'm great, and you? I'm doing okay, man. Thanks for asking. Well, I'm sure I could look up like a speed run and see how they do it. But if you have specific videos you want to send, sure, go for it. I will check them out. Ashley said, "What's up, Fat Flat?" Here we go. 2 away from 1K followers. That's awesome. It's taken me a long time to get to 1K followers. Hey, Miller. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. What? That was weird. Jake saying hi on YouTube. Thanks, Miller. Appreciate it, man. I'm working on a 3 death run. So trying to beat the game within 3 lives. I've died once, but it was because I was trying to show something. I was trying to chase a broken chain chomp across the stage, and I ran into it. So that was kind of my fault, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully you're having a good night. Yeah. Sonic and Cheese Lord. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. And what's wrong with being 40 something and wearing a Power Rangers shirt? Power Rangers are from my generation, man. I was what? I was 10 years old when I first watched Power Rangers. You know, I mean, it's totally an appropriate shirt for my age because it's something I grew up with. Anyway. Yeah. It was more like cheese servant. Who the fuck names their page Cheese Lord anyway? That's a dumb fucking name. Thank you. A lady got me 2 shirts for my birthday a couple days ago. Just came in today. You guys want to see my new shirts? Here's one new shirt. And then here is another good new shirt. A Duck Hunt shirt. Pretty excited about the Duck Hunt shirt, I won't lie. It would have been more believable as Queso Lord, that's funny. Nice, classic, yes. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, you can always tell a Gen Z dumbass whenever they start sentences with bro. Oh, poo. Better than Cheese Lord, right? They also invented fire, right? Seriously. Good lord. What were you playing, Jake Ells? Fuck. There we go. Oh, man. I like the Duck Hunt shirt. Yeah, I think that one's gonna get some good reactions for sure. Continued Metroid 2, then played some of the hack called Return to Dinosaur Land. I like Return to Dinosaur Land. That's a hard game. I know of that game. Oh, boo. What? Oh my gosh, I am so surprised I didn't unalive there. The secret, yeah. Some of the secret exits in that game are ridiculous. I need a Duck Hunt shirt in my life. Amazon, $16.49. It's on sale right now. Just go to Amazon, type in Duck Hunt shirt. Did you see the Zelda one he got? Thanks, Annie. The Zelda one's really awesome too. I love it. There's a lot of awesome shirts. Oh my gosh, just type in retro video game shirts on Amazon. There's so many. Super Metroid is my personal favorite Metroid. Dude, that's a lot of people's favorite. It must be really, really good. I've only gotten so far in that game. Angelo, welcome in, good sir. Oh my god, good lord. Someone found the star button. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mangelo. It has been one of the slowest evenings in history. Although, I am confused, because we do have 4 votes from people who say they can help get to level 10, and then... So... I don't know. Thank you so much, Mangelo. Appreciate that.
Hello, sir. Cool face emoji.
Hello to you, cool face. I can't tell who voted. You know, it doesn't tell me. It's anonymous. But I have a vote up that says I can help get to level 10 tonight, and then we have 4 votes on that, but, you know, I think people are voting and then, you know, voting yes that they're going to support and then not supporting, and that's okay. It's their choice. It's up to them. I'm not, you know, like, it just makes me sad because I see that, you know, 4 people have, you know, voted saying that they were going to, but then didn't. It kind of just makes me feel like these polls I put up are just kind of useless. But maybe I'll stop putting them up. Maybe I'll have better luck that way. Thank you so much, Mangelo. Appreciate it. Mangelo with another 200 stars. Thank you so much, dude. Lighten it up. Man, that's the most action that star button's seen in a minute. Thank you so much, man. Oh, let me add that up here. Mangelo with the 200. Thank you, thank you.
Don't touch those! Don't you ever touch my balls without asking.
Thank you, Mangelo. Appreciate it. Here we go. Guys, give me a hashtag Mangelo if you have not. Annie, thank you for being on top of that. You're awesome. WizKid, welcome in, man. How are you? I think I need to move my stream downstairs too. I think this whole like having to talk quiet ASMR type of thing is just not working. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else. Like, I hate having to. The only thing I would have. Hey, thank you so much. What was that? That was a rogue. Oh, I hear the baby. Oh, that was 205 on the I see what you did there. Thanks, Mangelo. I hear the baby. The baby just woke up. I'm gonna go out there and get him for Corinne because she's sleeping. I can see him on the baby monitor. Look at the size of this baby monitor. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, Mangelo. I'll get the baby here tonight. Look at the size of this baby monitor. Look at that. It's the size of a freaking Switch. And it wasn't even that much. Look at that. Look at that. It's freaking gigantic. This baby monitor is so big. It's crazy. But it was only like 140. And I put it on PayPal credit, so I have 6 months to pay that off. I'll be right back, y'all. Hang on tight. Thank you so much, Mangelo. It's bigger than the Switch. It is bigger than the Switch. Thank you so much again, Mangelo. When I bring the baby in here from his crib and give him to Corinne to breastfeed, there is just something about, like, I can wake Corinne up out of the deepest sleep, and as soon as she sees the baby, no matter how tired or groggy she is, she just smiles and takes the baby and hugs him and brings him in, and it's just very sweet, honestly. Love seeing it. Mangelo with the uptime. Jeremy Pardue, welcome in again, buddy. Thank you so much, Mangelo, for bringing us up to level 2, man. And thank you for the super chats earlier, dude. You're awesome, Angelo. You're supporting the show like crazy this month, dude, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna clone you like 5 times. Damn it. Seeing the kids makes me want one sometimes. Yeah, you know, they're cool until you're, you know, you're knee deep and you're wrist deep in dirty diapers, you know, and you need to mow the grass. And you're, you know, you don't get any breaks. And you're constantly have hungry kids who, you know, like your whole life is dictated by your kid's hunger. I don't know. I enjoy being a dad, but it's a lot of work. It's a ton of work. Nowadays. Oh no, no more for me. Yeah, you know, honestly. Yeah. I'll be real honest, kids were not in my plans. I was 37 when I met Corinne. I did not plan on having any more than what she has, than what she had, and we definitely made some boo-boos, but you know what, they're blessings. Hey, I figured out what was wrong with my emulator issue. The flash drive is shot. Oh, no shit, so it's just a bad flash drive? 880 wants twins. Oh my god, no. I don't want any more. No. No. I feel like my timeline shifted. My timeline shifted and I went to a different timeline where suddenly I had children. I do like being a dad too, man. Lucas makes it really enjoyable, but it's just very busy. I think if it was just Lucas and the other 2 kids, it would be extra enjoyable because I wouldn't be so busy. But I'll tell you what, Eli is like always, he's the one who's like into everything, practically a trapeze artist, climbing all over everything, getting into everything, you know, screaming about everything. Like, honestly, like, I love my kids, but man, it's like he's definitely the one that takes so much attention. So I will say I enjoy being a dad, but it was not in my plans. I got a boy and a girl and I'm good. But the important thing is I'm doing everything I can to, you know, step up and be a good dad. I mean, it would be a piece of shit thing of me to do to not. So I have fun with it. I don't, you know, it's just busy. It's just really busy. Like when I first started streaming, my biggest worry was whether I was going to have waffles or pancakes, you know, walk my dog. Being a dad to a teenage girl is the worst. Well, luckily I have mainly all boys. Wife and I started young. My daughter's in college, almost 21. Yeah, you did it right, Fat Lad. You did it the way you should do it. You know, you got married and then had kids, you know, and had them young, so you had energy to take care of them. And now that you're in your 40s, you're in chill mode. Not, you know, which is where I should be. You know, not really, but you know, you can, you know, they can all pour their own milk and, you know, wipe their own bums, you know, and you know, most you have to do is you know, be financially responsible for them, but maybe give them, you know, I mean, obviously there's still a lot you have to do, but there's not the constant breaking up fights and, you know, changing diapers and, you know, they can make their own sandwich if they want to, you know. My kids cannot do that, and my kids just got to the point where they can unwrap their own food, you know, like Tabby and Owen can unwrap food now for Eli, you know, and Lucas, and, you know, help with things a little bit, you know, so get and help us. Like if I'm busy changing a diaper, I can ask, you know, Tabby to fill one of their sippy cups for me, or Owen to fill one of their sippy cups, you know. So oh my god, that bastard, a double shot. I've never seen a, I think that was bullshit, man. There is no chill mode. Even 20 years later, there isn't a chill mode. With, yeah, but I mean, you know, you gotta know what I mean, though. Like, you have time to do what you, sure, the worries get deeper, but you have less busy work with them is the thing. You know, you don't have to change diapers, wipe butts, you know, you know, there's, you know, pour every little drink, pour every little piece of food. You know, if they want to go to the fridge and get themselves a glass of milk, they can. You know, that's the hard part, is just, you know, the constant little busy work and the messes, and, you know, you're past that point is what I'm saying. I'm not saying the worry's not there, because I'm sure my mom even worries about me even still, you know. You mowed the grass today and weed whacked, I need to do that tomorrow. So my challenge last night, after 2 mistakes beforehand, was doing the next Banjo-Kazooie death run with randomized movement, control up, and interesting. Oh wow. Oh, that'd be crazy. I couldn't do that. So I'm certainly not saying that, you know, it's not easier, you know, or harder backlat, and I obviously understand that you've been there, done that, and you still have your own set of worries and your own set of busyness, but just the changing diapers and the constant breaking up fights and just like it's just so tough some days. It really is, and it starts the moment I wake up and it doesn't end until the moment I go to sleep, and it still doesn't even end then. Even when I'm asleep, it's going, you know, if they make a noise or wake up or something, you know, typically I'm the one who's here and awake. I'm on death number 2 so far. Honestly, I really miss things like that. All this, no you don't, not till you're there. You miss it when you look back on it and you think about how cute they were, but when you're in the thick of it and you're constantly dead tired, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe if I was in my 20s, you know, doing all this, like late 20s, early 30s, it wouldn't be so bad, but I'm 42, you know. You know, I'm sure when I'm 60 I'll miss it too, but right now I'm knee deep, you know. Thank you again, Mangelo, for helping us on this incredibly slow day on the book. Thank you so much. Your kid is going to be 1 this coming Friday? That's awesome. I get it, I totally do. When was death number 1? Death number 1 was when I was trying to show everybody that the chain chomp could break, and then I tried to follow it. In my friend group, my friends are either having babies or on the verge of being grandparents. It's weird. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. All my friends' parents are starting to have health problems, and, you know, parents that were in their 30s and 40s when I was, you know, 14, 15 years old coming over to the house, like, you know, like one of my friends' parents who I was really close to, their mom, like it was one of those friends that you you know, didn't have to knock on the door to go in. You walked in, you know, like they told you quit knocking. They literally told me after a while, just stop knocking. If we know you're coming over, just come in, you know, stop knocking on the door, you know. And then that's mom. You don't call her this, you don't call her that, you just call her mom. She's everybody, you know. And she was the mom, you know, she was the mom of the group, you know. First did she put aloe on my back like a mom when I was 14 when I had a bad sunburn, you know. They fed me when I was hungry. We partied there for years, you know. She was, you know, him and I are, you know, still friends, and we bought it, you know. I was 14 not driving, you know, all the way up until I was, you know, I mean, oh god damn it. And you know, yeah, you had a friend like that growing up, and there we just found out there, you know, his mom is, you know, lost pretty much movement on one side of her body, which is really sad, you know. So, you know, just things like that, like, you know, I'm double dipping, I'm on the book and the purple watching the stream. Hell yeah, dude. I wonder if I can change the music here. Oh, I can. Did you notice that it says World 9? Look at that, right there. And on the bottom left on YouTube, it says World 9. Did you guys notice that? My mom was the same way. Everybody in the neighborhood called her mom. Once I moved out of New York City and down south, I took some time to get used to people not wanting you to knock before you enter. They still knock anyways, yeah. We bought a cat off them when I was 21, and we had that cat for, you know, like 10, 12 years. We bought a cat off her family. Truman says you also have 5 kids and a small child, so your point of view is different. For sure. No, for sure. Absolutely. And I've acknowledged that. I've acknowledged that my situation is different, you know. For sure. My point of view is way different. You're right. Yep, Warzone is World 9. Isn't that crazy? You mowed the grass. Oh shit. Whoops. So the 3 death run is over. Now we're just gonna finish Mario. There's a chance that after this stream, I was thinking about possibly playing some Breath of the Wild, but I don't know if I'm gonna go after Mario 3 or not. Oh god damn it. Are you serious? Might get out of here and go to sleep and just try to start really early. I guess I've never noticed the World 9 thing. I'm Auntie Annie. The most kids I meet. If 30 is unk status, I must be a grandpa. Is that what it is? Gen Z made up that unk shit. Starting sentences with unk and bro. King Blue, welcome in. Breath of the Wild might do well in the morning. Rather than streaming it all night, start early in the AM. It is. It's so stupid. Morning Breath of the Wild. But yeah, once again, I'm not trying to like downplay Fat Clat and you know how busy you are with your kids. You know, I'm sure it's still very busy with your kids, and you know, even at 21, and you know, I'm certainly not trying to downplay that. I'm just trying to express, you know, what I was saying is all, but not trying to compete or say I'm busier by any means. It's just very busy for me. Morning gas of the wild. Did you grab that silver PP? Fat Clap forgot to put it on. I get it, man. Once you get your kids potty trained, 35% of it'll be over. That'll be nice, man, right? Seriously, you're so right. We don't have that many people in the giveaway this month, and I'm not really doing well enough to do a giveaway this month, to be honest with you, so I'm probably gonna just stop the giveaway this month and maybe hold on to the names for another time. I've been thinking about that, you know, so I don't think I'm really doing well enough this month to do a giveaway, unfortunately, so I'm gonna be canceling that for now, unless suddenly something picks up halfway through or towards the end of the month and a miracle Hail Mary of support happens. But other than that, I'm gonna have to postpone the giveaway. But I still owe Fat Clat for last month, so last month winners will still get their you know, we'll still get their winnings. So Fat Clat and Chris Cheney, Fat Clat, you still need to let me know what type of shirt you want, and I'll get that sent out to you. Yeah, I just, let's see, I really miss being able to participate in the giveaways and supporter request streams, etc. I do need to bring back the supporter request streams. I did like doing the supporters play, but by the time it's Friday, I forget sometimes. I'm really bad about forgetting what I did. Yeah, I need to know what shirt you want. I did well enough last month to do giveaways, but this month I'm, you know, not. Yeah. PlayStation Plus makes a difference, man. Oh no, I hit the wrong side, damn it. Oh my gosh. I'm on death number 6. The whole 3 death run challenge is out the window. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. Fucking finally, man. Seriously, I couldn't even beat that level. That's bullshit. Welcome in, Phoebe. The wheels have fallen off. Yeah. I don't play as well when I'm in my own head, unfortunately. I try. I'm trying to be positive and I'm trying to, you know, but I'm in my own head right now, I won't lie. It was a 3-death challenge on that level. I did beat Tyson tonight though. I think I'm just being ran ragged. Lucas is taking, you know, he's taking, yes, I don't know. I guess it's probably pretty normal for a kid to not potty train till they're 4, so I mean, unfortunately I'm not, you know, can't, it's hard to get them to do what they don't want to do. The last time I played this, I beat this without, you know, unaliving. 3 times. I think I only died 3 times on the last run that I did. But I'll try this again sometime soon. No, I was gonna hop off the turtle. It didn't work. Damn it. I fucked up and moved at the last second. There we go. We'll just take this for now. Dude, this has turned into a terrible run. Oh my gosh, I couldn't... Normally you can slink in there. I for the first time am like almost ready to rage quit Mario 3. And I don't think I've ever really rage quit Mario 3. Why can't I get in there? Normally you should just be able to, like, whoop. What the fuck? I don't get it. Why is it denying me? Oh no, are you kidding? I should have waited. Motherfucker. Those new shades look nice, thank you. They're transitions. I got them off of Amazon. They were only like 14 bucks for the pair. I have officially rage quit Mario 3 for the first time ever. Let's see here. That's funny. I'm gonna play Kung Fu and then I think I'm gonna go. I just think I need to go to bed. Yeah, I should have started with Mario 3 more than likely. Yes. Normally I blow right through Mario 3. I was trying to do Resident Evil 4 last night, but unfortunately that game did so poorly. So I'm pretty excited for when Halloween comes up, when I can start playing Resident Evil again. Are they the ones that stopped the Blu-rays from... What? I don't know what you're talking about, Joseph. Sorry, buddy. What's up, Mario Edward? How you doing? Oh. Yeah, they are. They are. The blue light glasses. Yes, they're blue light glasses and they're also transition lenses. Do you think you can try playing that Illbleed game on Dreamcast around Halloween? Absolutely, Annie, yes. I will make it a point to do that. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You guys know that normally I try to read right past autocorrects or you know, mistypes, but I couldn't read past it that time, unfortunately. I just wasn't thinking blue light, you know. No, you're all good. Yeah, you definitely should, because malignant degeneration is not something you want to fuck with. What's up, Kingpin? How you doing, man? You know, I haven't eaten in like 12 or 13 days, but I am half tempted to go to Steak and Shake and just get me a freaking Frisco melt tonight. Like, just go get a big greasy burger, man. I'm half tempted. My glasses have transitions that do blue light blocking. That's what mine are. They are transition glasses. I wear them as sunglasses too. Man, that was way different. That's a long time not to eat. You deserve it. Go get that melt from Steak and Shake. Mine are prescriptions because I'm blind. Yes, no, I know that. I knew what you meant, Chris. Thanks, buddy. What's a long time without eating? What, from the nighttime to the next day? I've been doing it for the last 12 days, not eating past 8:30 and not eating past 8:30 at night, and then not eating until like probably, you know, whenever I wake up, like 8 or 9 in the morning. Well, earlier than that some days, but I typically eat right when I wake up. I've been trying just not to eat at night for my general health, and because I typically, like, at night I will eat way too much. You know, I will be like, I'm gonna go have a bowl of cereal, and then I'm like, well, now I want something salty, and chips and salsa sound great, and then I'm like, well, okay, well, now I want something sweet, and I'm like, well, that was too sweet, now I want something, you know, you don't sound rude at all, Annie. I appreciate your question. Because when you eat at night and you go to sleep, all that food basically just stores up, and like your digestion gets slow, and your metabolism therefore then gets slower, and then it's just you know, it's just not good for you to eat before you go to bed. It's also because I fear getting diabetes, and I eat too much junk food at night, like cereal, and you know, I'm basically, you know, 7 years ago I was, you know, 7-8 years ago I was, you know, 210 pounds, and now I'm, you know, 273, and I just don't like the way I feel, and you know, I don't like the way I look right now, and I'm just trying to start one step at a time by controlling my eating in the evening. You know, I want to be around for my kids. I never knew this game, when you jumped, it would do the knee kick. Alright. Be here. The food you eat goes right to your hips if you lay down after you eating. That's what I've always heard. Yeah. For me, it's my belly. Like, the rest of me stays the same size for the most part. I at least one thing, I gain weight pretty proportionately, which is nice. But other than that, I do get a belly. I don't like it. Alright, one more game here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I'm just tired. Been a slow night. I appreciate this, you know, all the talking and chatting. I definitely appreciate the stars from the Mangelo, but it has just been a very slow evening. I love food too. Oh my gosh, so much. John, who knows, is getting out of here. Good night, John. Thanks for everything you do, buddy. Thanks for all your conversation, and thanks for the support on YouTube today, buddy. I appreciate that very much. Don't think I don't appreciate the support, y'all. I'm just get kind of bummed out that I'm not where I want to be is all. That's it. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. I'm just having a hard time with it at the moment. The rough patch is rough. I appreciate you, though. Thanks for your vote of confidence. Here we go. Could also play some Oblivion tomorrow morning. But I just love playing Breath of the Wild too. I don't know. Not sure. I saw a Simpsons episode earlier where Homer acted like Donkey Kong in Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I think I've seen that episode. And yes, this game should be called Big Mario. Boom. Maybe I should do a Pac-Man run, because people are piling in here right now. Piling in on YouTube. I don't know if I got rated or anything right now. Not sure. Let's do Pac-Man. Indeed, I understand that. My uncle had diabetes, says King Blue. Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid that, you know. Because it definitely ain't, you know. Yeah. Not gonna lie, though. I'm a huge Simpsons fan, but not a huge fan of the new episodes. Yeah, no. Knick-knack, fatty clat. That's funny. Oh, man, I actually started Paperboy. Whoops. Give a dog a bone. I don't know why I thought that said Pac-Man, but I did. Alright, here we go. Yep, I started the wrong game for sure. I do love Paperboy, but might play that tomorrow. Could always play Mario 64 tomorrow. That might be really fun too, even though I'm not great at it. Or Mario Galaxy. That I haven't played in a while. Would you guys rather see Galaxy or 64? I love the music to Galaxy. I should play that, I think. That would be a good Sunday game. Alright. I think Mario Galaxy would probably stream really well. Pac-Man was inspired by a pizza, yep. Did you know that the name for Pac-Man was originally Puck-Man, and they changed it because they thought people were going to call him Fuck-Man? Jeremy Pardue says Galaxy, then it's settled. Galaxy tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I just thought my freaking screen to my new big monitor was broken. Oh my god, it looked shattered for a minute. Oh my god, that was weird. That was really strange. No, god damn it. It does count, Barry. No worries. No. I think another thing that's tough on me right now is, honestly, it's you know, I mean, I know, you know, Corinne is trying her best and she's working really hard, but they're overworking the shit out of her right now. They just sent, like, she basically takes these people, these employees, fuck, and turns them into managers. She takes employees and she turns them into leaders, you know. But then the problem is like, you know, she builds these people up and she makes them awesome employees, and then like her DMs and her district managers are suddenly like, well, you did such a good job with that person, we think it'd be a good idea to take them and place them in this store and have them run their own store. And she's like, cool, you know. But then next thing you know, she's, you know, down a really good manager. You know, now she trained someone to do the schedule. She didn't have to do the schedule anymore and stay extra hours, and, you know, like, or work at home extra hours, and now she does again. And she didn't, you know, she yeah, you know, she's awesome. Hey, what's up, Kiara? How you doing? You know, she had someone to open all the time, you know. What are you talking about? Someone came in just talking about some weird stuff. I mean, probably a good conversation, but I don't know what you're talking about, Zavi. Let's see here. But yeah, so basically right now she's working just a whole crap ton extra right now. And it's, you know, she's working long hours, she's working from the morning, and so I'm just home, you know, by myself, you know, with the kids for even longer. I mean, she's literally, you know, leaving for work at 5 a.m. and getting home just busted, exhausted, you know, by the time she gets home, she's just so tired. So all right, I'm just starting this as kind of exit, enter music. I am going to go ahead and start getting out of here. We've had this has been almost 3 hours today. It's been fun, but I'm tired, so I'm going to end on Twitch first. Take it easy on Twitch. I'm going to go ahead and end on Facebook. So thanks for watching over there. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. Oh man, thanks for watching, everybody. Oh wow, I mean, all of a sudden we've jumped up to 35 people on freaking YouTube. Did I get rated or something? Maybe I should stay on for just a little bit longer. Like, I don't know, or just talk a little bit, I guess. What the hell? Mega Man. I mean, I just played Mega Man 2 yesterday, so I guess, I don't know, man. Like, I'm getting ready to leave, but people keep piling in here on YouTube. You know, we just went from 20 to 45 people. I'm not really too sure. Maybe I'll give Mega Man 3 a little practice. You know, kind of just casually play and talk, because I'm tired, but like, I'm kind of, you know, it's crazy that we just, you know, people are just kind of flooding the stream right now, which is neat. I'm thankful for that. That's awesome. Hey, what's up, Danny? How you doing? Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll just play a few battles here. And he says, welcome in, everybody. Here we go. Close Twitch out. Close the chat over there. All right. How you doing, Danny Miller? Welcome in. Got caught in a book. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Thanks for joining. How you doing? Welcome in. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the share button if you can. I'm old guy ADD. It's nice to meet you. Playing some Mega Man 3. I specialize in a lot of retro games and a lot of open world stuff. Skyrim, Oblivion, Breath of the Wild. Monday morning I'm going to try to play Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Joshua Newsom, welcome in. Thank you for the share. I'm back, said Jody Spencer. Catching the end of the stream, good sir. Angela said, hey Jody. Here we go. Yeah. Flash Man is the easiest boss. On Mega Man 2, he is pretty easy for sure. Angelo said, it's Miller time. Most definitely pretty easy. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Take down him and then go to Sparkman after. Do this guy, then Shadow Man, then Sparkman. This is one of the easiest bosses, honestly. I think this guy might be easier than Flash Man, but I could be wrong. Here we go. Make sure to hit the like button if you can, hit the share button. We're going to play a little Mega Man 3. I was about to end, but then all of a sudden, like, this influx of viewers came in, and I'm like, well, a little more. See what happens. You know, I figure at least if anything, there's at least someone in the pack of viewers that came in that might, you know, who knows, maybe become a regular viewer. You never know. So I always feel it's worth sticking around for a few extra minutes. You slid through this like a butter through hot knife through butter. Good lord, I can't talk. Hey, Jason Voorhees, welcome in. How you doing? How's regeneration life going? You know what's so funny is the hockey mask for Jason is such a symbol of Jason, but he didn't get the hockey mask to like the third one. In the first Jason, it was the mom. In the second Jason movie, he was wearing like a burlap sack with a hole in it. Joshua Newsom, having a good night, bub. This is Mega Man 3. Here we go. How do I become a character down there? You already are. You just talk. Just trying to see what character you are. Jason Voorhees, you are a little, you can change your character if you want to by typing in > extension, and then you can like click on the link and you got to sign in through whatever you're using, like Google or something. You don't even have to like create an account or anything, but then you pick your character from like a character select screen. Yeah, everybody who talks gets a character at the bottom of the screen. It can handle up to like 4. I think I can handle up to like 1,000 people down there or something like that. It would get ridiculous. Or maybe it's like a few hundred. Just make a stupid comment, anything. Give it about 20 seconds. Jody says, hey Angelo. I forget if I have Jason. I might have him. I forget, but I'd have to disconnect from Stream Avatars to see my list, unfortunately. But yeah, you can change your character. Type in ! extension, and then it'll bring up a link, and then you can pick your character from like a list of like a character select almost. Oh, okay, you're going back to Manhattan. Well, nice, dude. You know, you should have given that guy on the roof a little more of a shot, man. He had a lot of heart. I think you just hit him one time and knock him off the roof. That was fucked up, man. I liked that guy. That boxer dude, you were a little rough on him. That guy had heart. He was my favorite character in the movie. Can't you just take the Atlantic or Pacific or something? The guy on the roof and the Jason movie was giving Jason the business until he got tired, right? Yep, man, yeah, he was. Dude, he was destroying Jason. I felt so bad for him, dude. He was like, not scared. I am not gonna lose. Should have just ran, man, seriously. I mean, I was only walking back. I got the popcorn ready. Welcome in, Kiara. How are you? You were kind of stumbling. I loved Freddy vs. Jason. I thought that movie was great. Jason Takes Manhattan, that's right. Hey, good night, Joseph Borchell. Take care, man. Mega Man! Mega Man 11 was the last time we had a Mega Man game. What the hell? I hate that, dude. It took all my life by doing 2 hits? I don't understand that. Kane Hodder is the best Jason Voorhees. ADD, what do you think of Freddy vs. Jason? I think Freddy won because of how it ended. I think Freddy won too. Yep. Hey, Spazington, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, hand coming out of the sand. Oh yeah. There was supposed to be a sequel to that. There was supposed to be like Michael Myers, and there was supposed to be a sequel. You know what I thought got a bad rap? I really liked the 2010 Friday the 13th. I thought it was good. You know, I think that guy got a bad rap. I think, honestly, like, people were just so used to Robert Englund being Freddy that they didn't want to accept the guy who played what's his name? He played Rorschach or whatever in I forget the name of the movie. Heck yeah, my boy Freddy won. What was that one movie? With like the evil superheroes, kind of an owl man. What was that? The game was called The End Is Nigh. Anyway, most of you probably know who I'm talking about. That was the guy who played Freddy in the new Nightmare on Elm Street, and they had a really cool concept in the new Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, the people were trying not to sleep, like not to go to bed, and Freddy was actually able to start attacking them in the real world because they were doing something called micro sleeping. And they would like sleep when they were awake. Basically, your body gets so tired that you sleep when you're awake. So they couldn't even. Watchmen, thank you. They couldn't even escape Freddy while they were trying to stay awake, which was a really neat concept, honestly. I thought the movie was freaky. They went really into the past of him, but no one knew who that guy was at the time, and I don't think he was really like, if the cult following of Watchmen loved that guy like they do now back then, that Freddy movie would have been successful. That was messed up. Felt like there was really no way out. Right. Oh my god, yeah, that was freaking crazy. It really was. It was nuts. Yeah, that movie's really good, honestly. People didn't like his voice, and they said he just looks like he got burned, and like, well, that's how Freddy got unalived, you know. They trapped him in a little place, and they, you know, so they were actually like being probably more accurate to how Freddy should look versus, you know, Freddy, Jason, and Michael Myers are the best horror films out there. I think Jason beats Michael Myers, and Freddy beats out. Yeah, oh yeah, Jason would beat Michael Myers because Michael Myers is just really realistically, he's just a man. He's just a big scary psychopath. There we go. Alright, I didn't even know you left. Don't be sorry. Oh, fair enough. hopefully you went Voorheesy on him. Who was it? It was my friend Jay, son. Was it the 13th time he's done it? Do we remember when you fought Freddy? No, we've only been sitting here talking about Freddy and Jason for the last 10 minutes, but no, I don't remember. You lost. There we go. It was a tie. I don't know. You definitely, you earlier just said Freddy definitely won. You said that. Oh yeah. Oh, that was Annie saying, heck yeah, my boy Freddy won. Never mind. There was interference. Here we go. I'm not playing the whole game tonight. I am going to be leaving here real soon. I just figured I'd do some bonus content since there were a whole bunch of people coming in here because I was just about to end, and you know, we were at a good amount of people on YouTube, but it's been a slow night. Like, there was like 25 people in here, and then all of a sudden it just popped up to like 30 something, like 50 something. So I was like, okay, cool, I better stick around for a little bit. I feel bad. My name is all up on the game. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You can't help it. You can change your character though. I don't know what character you got. You get random characters, but you can change your character by typing in ! extension. Yeah, it has been really fun. Okay, everybody. Well, that was neat. We just got a little influx of viewers, but I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and end. Just played this as a bonus for a little bit, so take care, everybody on YouTube, and make sure and check out the show. Hit the sub button. Talk to everybody later on YouTube. Thanks, Annie, for your awesome Phantom modding. Jason, I'm sorry, man. I've been live for 3 hours and 9 minutes, and I'm tired. Thank you for subbing. I stream every day. Hey, have a good night. Thank you. I'm really glad you found the stream. I really am. Man, I've been waiting 47 years for that showdown. Yeah, I stream every day. I am full-time. This is what I do. Unfortunately, things have been just kind of slow lately. Like, things were really crazy for about 5.5 years, and then things just kind of have been really slow this last, couple months. So if you guys do like the content, hit the like button, hit the share button. If you really start liking the content, consider supporting the show using super chats or becoming a supporter. Because everything does help me continue to do live streams every day. The only way I can do the full-time content is, through you guys. So thanks again for joining, everybody. I'll be on tomorrow. See you guys later. I'm playing Mario Galaxy tomorrow, by the way. Mario Galaxy, and I plan on hopefully starting at about 10:30 a.m. So